Jack, you better pull your finger out and get ready, otherwise you're going to be late again.
You're in a good mood.
I didn't sleep well. Why have you got your work gear on?
I didn't think Jack would appreciate seeing me in me grundies while he's trying to eat his cornflakes. Well, I'm going to put a few hours in at the garage. Or I'll just be sat here worrying about this flaming court hearing.
Chloe seems to think it'll be all right.
All right. Look, best case scenario, I have to move out of here, move in with a total stranger while she keeps tabs on me in case I give my son away. Or selling for crack. It's hardly a win-win, is it?
Why have you not got your school clothes on?
I don't feel well.
I've not got time for this.
I said I don't feel well. It's not my fault.
Fine, but don't think you're going to be sat on your backside all day. I want you to do your own work. Clear?
Crystal.
Just give him a break, eh? This can't be easy for him either.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, check out who's coming over.
Hey, remember, try not to act like a loved-up div, yeah? Not unless you want her ex finding out.
Yeah, okay, got it. You made a move on her?
No, not yet. I'm thinking of inviting her over to mine for dinner. Oh, bad move, bro. She lives in a massive house, mate. She's hardly going to be bowled over by your dump of a place.
Take her out for a meal. Love all that, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm skin on her. All right, you lost.
You are?
I think he means, how come you get in the bus?
Oh, my dad can't drive me this week, so here I am, slumming it. Anyway, what are you lot whispering about?
How was everything?
It was all right, thanks.
Just all right?
What? I mean, the omelette was fine, yeah. Look, I sort of prefer the way that Roy does them, but, you know, no offence.
Well, Roy's sort of not here, is he?
Yeah, all right, you asked.
Yeah, but it's just something you say, like when you say to someone, how are you? It's not like you actually give a toss, is it? Anyway, off you go.
Right, thanks.
Don't mention it.
So, what you gonna have? My treat?
I'm not really hungry. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Should be sat in a dark room somewhere with a bag over my head.
And how exactly would that help?
Well, at least nobody could see me. Wouldn't have to look at myself in the mirror. God, I'm so ashamed. I lay on your couch half the night thinking about what I'd done. I know I was angry with Brian. I know I was frustrated, but he didn't deserve that.
You made an error of judgment.
What error of judgment? I got bladdered and I kissed somebody after he proposed to me. What sort of person does that?
A confused one, that's all.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, Brian.
I hope you don't mind me saying you seem somewhat troubled. I take it you and Brian have yet to reach any kind of rapprochement.
Well, if you mean does he still think I'm a lying, selfish cow, then yes. And no, we haven't.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. And I don't for one moment think you are any of those things. So if I can be of any help, you know where I am.
I know that, Roy. Thank you.
I just saw Abby over at the garage. I thought she'd be getting ready for this court hearing.
Yeah, I think she needs the distraction. It's all starting to worry her now. Yes, we've just got to hope for the best.
And, are you sure it is? For the best?
How do you mean?
Well, it's a big responsibility, Kev, bringing up somebody else's child.
Look, I've made my decision, and I can be as good a dad to Alfie as Imran or anyone else.
Yeah, but you're not his dad, are you? I'm not saying this to upset you or to cause trouble, but, well, blood's blood, isn't it?
You sound like something out of Flaming Sopranos. What difference does it matter? I'm not his biological father. I'm the one bringing him up.
Right. Well, do you remember what you told me about Tyrone? Once he found out Jack wasn't his, he couldn't deal with it, even though he was the one looking after him since he were born.
Yeah, well, that was different. He just lost his wife. He was hurt and angry at me for, well, being with her.
And are you not angry? At Imran?
Look, I don't want to talk about this now. And keep your voice down. Jack's in his room.
No. I'm not.
How long have you been stood there?
Long enough to hear that you've been lying to me my whole life.
I don't know what you heard.
You told me my mum was dead. You never told me she was your best mate's wife and you were sleeping with her.
I know it must be a shock for you, but let me explain.
Why should I? It'd just be more lies.
Jack, wait!
Just leave me alone.
Hiya, love. Did Lily get off okay?
Yeah, she couldn't wait to see it back of me. She won't even hold me hand anymore.
Oh, I suppose it is a bit embarrassing for her.
We'll see why. I like to think of myself as a bit of a cool dad.
Well, yeah, you are, but I mean, you know Dev, are you?
No, this is true. Where is everyone?
Your mum's out and your gran's been in the bathroom for quite a while.
She's probably cementing her teeth back in.
I heard that. I don't have false teeth. Mind you, you might have a few if you carry on with this cheek. Right, we're ready to go, sweetheart.
Go where?
To the hospital. I've got a follow-up for my cataract thing. Gail insists that somebody dates me. You know what she's like. And you got the short straw, love. David, did you not tell her?
I didn't. No, I forgot.
Oh, I shall go on my own. Come on.
Oh, good.
No. I'll go with you. Otherwise, I'll never hear the end of it, but let me just get changed.
All right, love. Oh, dear. Sorry to be such a burden yet again.
It's all right. It's not your fault. You're old and falling apart, is it?
Oh, you're going to get such a backhander one day.
You'll have to catch me first.
Oh.
Oh, missed a bit.
No, for a walk.
No, we've both been to get our hair done, haven't we, Cerberus? Two for the price of one, so we thought we might take advantage. I'm guessing that you haven't spoken to Kathy yet.
No, don't know what to say to her. She made me look like a complete fool.
Well, I'm not saying that what she did was right, but, you know, she was upset about those letters. And then again, it wasn't exactly the proposal of the century.
I still didn't deserve that. Do you know what hurts almost as much? Instead of just admitting what she'd done, I had to hear it from that low-rent cocktail-shaking Lothario.
Well, I did warn her about him, but, you know, she wouldn't listen. She was...
Why, you knew about it before I did?
Yes.
Oh, I bet you had a right laugh, didn't you, eh? Poor old Brian. Asks a woman to marry him, the next minute she's got someone else's tongue stuck down her throat.
It wasn't even like that. Anyway, I give her a right mouthful.
Oh, you weren't the only one. You still didn't tell me, though,
No,
did you?
I did not tell you because it was not my place to tell you. If it makes any difference, I'm sorry. And you ought to know that she's sorry as well. Yes, all right, we're going. Come on.
Straight to voicemail.
I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a pretty tough kid.
He's had to be, hasn't he? After everything he's been through the last couple of years. You should have seen the way he looked at me. Ashamed. Disappointed. Said I'd lied to him his whole life, and he's right, innit?
You did it to protect him.
To protect myself, more like. Look, you're going to have to go to this hearing by yourself. I need to be here for when he comes home.
Totally understand. I'll be fine. Right, well, I better get ready.
Oh, you're right. If you're looking for your dad or Abby, they're not here.
I'm not.
What, has someone upset you?
Why do you care?
Well, of course I care. I care about you, you numpty don't. Kev's me mate.
Some mate. I don't know how you can even talk to him.
Why would you say something like that?
I know about him and my mum, about what really happened between them. I know what he did.
It's hard to make sense of it all. It was for me, too. I loved Molly. Your mum. You know, Kev was my best mate. I couldn't understand how he could do something like that to me.
And you never found out until after, you know, the accident.
No, and when I did, I lost it. Ended up punching him. Look, if I'm honest with you, I wanted to kill him. But look, whatever I felt, however much I hated him at the time, it doesn't change the fact that he's your dad and he's the one that you should be with. I'm not saying it was easy letting you go out, but, I mean, look at you now, eh? Look how you turned out. So, was obviously the right thing to do.
So, why didn't any of you tell me?
Well, you know, we patched things up and we was working together and we talked about it. What we was gonna say, you know, when you started asking questions when you got older about your mum.
Let me guess. He told you to lie?
No. No, it was me that said we shouldn't tell you.
Why?
Look, they made a mistake. A bad one, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't make them bad people. And it doesn't change the fact that your mum, she loved you with everything she had. And so does your dad. And believe it or not, me and Abby are pretty fond of you and all.
She's got a quote here in later. Find out what's happening with Alfie.
I know. And she's bricking it. So is he.
Even though Alfie's not really his.
Like I say, he's not a bad person.
Hiya.
Hiya.
How do you reckon she did it? You know, like, crashed the car on purpose, then offed him.
I don't know, you'll have to ask her, won't you?
All right. All right, just making conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just fed up. I'm supposed to be having a duvet week, right? And I'm just running around after everybody else.
Do you know what one of the most powerful words in the English language is?
No.
Exactly. And you need to learn how to use it, else you're going to make yourself sick.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know, I can't seem to switch off, you know what I mean?
Right. Right, well, I might be able to help you. Because Alex is coming in a bit and I'm due a break. So why don't you get yourself home and I'll bob over in a bit and sort you out.
Okay, thanks, but I'm not really into doing spliffs out like that anymore.
No. No, I'm not talking about us getting off our heads. I'm talking about showing you how you can centre yourself.
I'm not sure I follow you.
Just go. All will be revealed in time.
I'm sorry I can't come.
Don't be daft.
Look, just let me know what goes on, yeah? And remember what Chloe said. Stay positive.
Don't shoot me gob off. Yeah. Okay.
What? Where have you been? I've been worried sick.
Just needed to get out for a bit.
Yeah, okay. Look, can we at least talk about what happened now?
Haven't you got to go to the court hearing?
I know I said to your dad that I'd be fine on my own.
But you don't have to be on your own. You should go.
And what are you going to do while we're there?
I've got an Xbox, Dad. I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right, well, try and do a bit of homework while you're at it as well.
Okay. I hope it goes all right.
Thank you. Do you want to drive?
Yep.
The table of 6 for that 40th birthday party just cancelled.
It's a bit late. Why? What happened?
Oh, birthday girl started celebrating early, fell down some stairs and broke her leg.
Well, that's a good excuse as they go.
Can I have a word?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, according to the books, someone's taken £5,000 from the account without telling me. What's going on?
All right, it was me. I used it to pay for a new lawyer for Toya's plea hearing.
You went behind my back.
Oh, what, you knew about this?
Yeah, I did, and I told her it was a bad idea.
Yeah, well, you can say that again. Not to mention the fact that it's illegal and we could all get done for tax evasion.
All right, I'll pay it back.
Yeah, damn right you will.
She was desperate. She's my sister, and she's not done what everybody's saying.
Well, that's up to the courts to decide, isn't it? But any more money goes missing, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Understand?
Sorry.
He said.
Nice to see some good news for a change.
Better than yesterday's headline, anyway.
So, where'd he gone then? Where'd he been the dog?
I don't know, he didn't say. Where did he stop last night?
Yasmin's.
Right.
Look, Brian, I've not come here to ask you to forgive me. What I did was wrong. And I could blame the drink and...
Don't. You don't have to explain. I realise now just how unhappy you were. And I know some of that was my fault. Those letters couldn't have helped.
Don't blame yourself for this.
I said some of it was my fault. It was partly yours too. Probably more than half, if I'm being brutally honest. But the point is, I've been thinking, and I don't want to lose you. And I still feel we could have a wonderful future together. Which is why I've just put an offering on a house in Cornwall for us.
Sorry, I just don't understand. I thought you'd be really angry with me, never want to see me again.
Oh, why else do you think I asked you to marry me? I mean, I want to see you every night before I go to sleep and every morning when I wake up. So what do you think about the house? I mean, are we still on for Cornwall?
Yeah, of course we are.
Oh, typical. I better get that.
Ah! How you doing? How was school?
Yeah, dead exciting. Even woke up a couple of times.
It's funny. I like it. Was the ever-fragrant Sonia in any of these dead exciting classes?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah? How's things going with you two?
Yeah, they're okay. I have a favour to ask you.
What?
Can I borrow some money?
Why?
I just need it.
What for? Condoms?
What? No. I just want to take her out for a meal.
I thought you said you were going to bring her around to ours and cook.
One of my mates said she lives in a massive house.
And you're ashamed to bring her around to ours?
Well, I didn't say that. I just... Look, can I have the money or not?
No. You can't. And I'll tell you something else, actually. If you're ashamed of where you live because of this bird, you want to bin her off, all right? She's not worth bothering with. There's nothing wrong with where we live, okay? Don't forget that.
So as I explained before, I'll be doing all the talking, so you don't have to say a word. Okay?
Yeah. So, is there anything else that you want to know or that you need?
Look, try and relax. It's gonna be all right.
Will you stop saying that? How do you know it's going to be all right? Sorry, I'm going to go outside for a minute. I need some air.
That's what's going on, but I'm scared to.
I'm cleansing your wife's chakras.
Of course you are.
Bernie said this might help because I've been feeling really uptight lately.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm starting to feel the same.
And you know why?
I got a pretty good idea, yeah.
It's because of that. Now, Shona said your man brought that back from Thailand.
And?
Well, that's a very spiritual place with many ancient and deeply held beliefs.
Well, yeah, they make good grub and all. What's your point?
Oh, it's giving off a strong negative energy that's affecting all of you. Now, I'm dead sensitive like that. I pick up all sorts.
I bet.
Honestly, I know it sounds weird, right? But if you think about all the bad stuff that's been going on around here since she got it. You know, you got the sinkhole, Sam losing his mum, everything that's going on with Max, even your grand's eyesight suddenly deteriorating. Come on.
That's just life. Stuff happens to people all the time.
Oh, you can believe what you want, but if I was you, I would get rid of that pronto.
Excuse me? Is everything all right? Oh, it's nothing like a bottle of vodka and a couple of muggadons on top. Just ignore me. I'm up in court in a bit. I'm trying to get custody of my kid.
Oh, I see. Well,
And yeah, I admit that I haven't been the greatest mother in the world, but I am trying, you know, I really am. But it's not how it works in places like this, is it? Not for people like me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Have you ever been up in front of the judge?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Well, I have, so I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get some upper-class, out-of-touch old fart who hasn't got a clue how it works in the real world, who's going to look at me like some of the studying. Bet you're sorry you asked how I am now, aren't you? Right, well, I better get back in there. Wish me luck.
Hello? Yeah, speaking. Oh, yeah, I was just going to head over there now. What do you mean they brought the hearing forward? Okay, so what happened? Right, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, bye.
You busy?
That was a lawyer who just called.
Oh, the one you paid for out of the business account without telling me? That one?
Toya's just pleaded not guilty. She's been let out on bail.
That's something, I suppose. But, I wouldn't start cracking open the champagne just yet if I were you. Which reminds me, Table 7 have ordered a bottle if it's not too much trouble.
Sorry. How long are we going to have to wait? It feels like we've been sat here for ages.
We're on.
Elliot, is that the judge?
You okay?
No. Because I've lost already.
What do you mean, you've lost already?
I ran into her in the corridor.
The judge?
Yeah.
So?
I might have run my mouth off a bit.
Why would you do that?
I didn't know who she was. I was just spouting rubbish.
What sort of rubbish?
I can't remember. Something about the judge being an out-of-touch old fart. I'm such an idiot.
Look, it doesn't matter what's said out there. It's what she is in here that matters. She's a professional.
I'm going to lose everything all over again.
Look, you don't know that's going to happen.
Everything okay?
Yeah, all good, thanks.
Yeah, all good. Just lost the case before it's even started, but never mind, eh?
It's got a spare room, so you can visit whenever you want.
I've never been to Cornwall before.
You'll love it. Yeah. It's a really, really exciting change for us both.
Well, you could try telling your face that.
What?
You look like you've lost a pound and found a potato.
You're too young to remember potatoes.
It's something his mother always says.
Anyway, back to your face.
What about it?
It looks sad. Do you really want to go?
Well, Brian thinks that it'll do us both good. You know, get a bit of sun, start afresh.
Well, Brian can believe what he likes, but if you don't agree...
It's not that I don't agree, OK? It's just that I think he's steaming ahead a little bit too quickly in order to avoid everything that's happened.
You mean Jane Face?
You've heard about that? Yes, well, right. Amongst other things, yes.
Well, have you talked to Brian about... Or have you just stuck your head in the sand like a big turkey?
Isn't that an ostrich do that?
Yes, it is, generally. But in this case, it's a big turkey.
I'll talk to him.
Mrs. Webster was dependent on drink and drugs. Her relationship with Charlie and Lexi's father was tumultuous, to say the least, due to him being abusive and controlling.
She can't prove that.
Only once this partner was out of the picture, Mrs. Webster voluntarily gave up care of the twins. This, plus the chaotic nature of Alfie's birth and following legal battle with his father, cast severe doubts on Mrs. Webster's abilities to provide a stable environment for a child.
What's she writing?
In conclusion, we would recommend Alfie remains in the care of the local authority.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why aren't you at the hospital?
Audrey said she was fine on her own.
So you just left her there?
No, I did try and insist on going in with her, but she was all, I'm not an invalid, so be a sweetheart and get gone.
Here.
Thanks.
I really am sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Is it not?
No, it's the elephant.
Sorry? What?
Look. The elephant. It's cursed. Yeah. You think about all the bad things that have happened to us since you brought this home. It's got bad juju.
What's juju?
It's energy. It's got a bad energy about it. I'm getting rid.
You are not.
What? Hang on. Bernie said...
What's Bernie got to do with it?
Well, she's the one that figured it all out. Yes, she said as long as we got that elephant in the house, our family are going to continue to have bad luck.
She shouldn't have been in the house in the first place. Bernie Winter's middle name is Scammer.
Is it?
You shouldn't be trusting a word that comes out of her mouth. She probably knows that this is valuable and she wants to get her hands on it.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, well, I'll take it to be valued after my shift. This family could do with a nice windfall.
Yeah. I'll see you at home.
See ya.
Hey, what are you doing here? I spoke with your new lawyer. She said you made bail. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can see, I'm fine.
Well, that's debatable.
Do you know what? I am too exhausted to fight, Lee. Can you just leave me alone?
No, wait. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doubting you. I'm really glad that you pleaded not guilty.
Well, of course I did. Why would I plead guilty when I've done nothing wrong?
Oh, yeah, please. I'm trying to make this right.
Look, thank you for paying for my lawyer.
Oh, it was the least I could do. Although Nick and Debbie weren't too happy when they found out what I did.
I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
Well, you could start by making me a brew. I'm gasping.
Sorry, I really am exhausted. I just need some time on my own to process everything.
Yeah, maybe another time then.
Yeah, sure.
My client doesn't deny that she's made mistakes in the past. In fact, she'd be the first to admit them. But she's clean now, and she's fully committed to completing any program that the court deems necessary in order to prove herself. She has a steady income from her job as a car mechanic, and a husband who is fully committed to loving Alfie as his own.
What's up?
My
He's
client
doing a
and
good
her
job.
husband have
Yeah,
a
but he's
steady
also-
home
No,
residing
he
in the
knows what he's
residential area
doing.
of Witherfield.
You need to trust him.
They live with her husband's son
She's not writing anything down now.
and provide a strong and stable family life for Alfie to return to.
What do you want?
That's the attitude, all right? I know you're upset, but this kind of lip's got to stop. You know when I said before that we were like any other normal family? Well, clearly it's out of my mind.
What do you mean?
Just been home now to find Shauna lying down on the floor with crystals all over her, talking about cursed elephants.
Oh, well, I don't want to be part of a normal family. It'd be boring. I just...
You don't want to scare this Sonia off, even before you've got to know her. Yeah.
What's this?
Just call it a little pocket money. Help contribute taking her out for summer tweet.
What, really?
Yeah. Feel like you deserve it, you know? Turning your life around. The school seems to be the making of you, so...
Thanks.
For these reasons, we ask for you to place baby Alfie where he belongs, in his mother's care.
Thank you, Mr. Newell.
No, wait, I need to say something.
Abby.
Sorry, I know you've done a really good job and everything, big words and all of that, but I need to speak up for myself.
I wouldn't advise that.
Noted. First of all, I am dead sorry for what I said out there. If I'd have known you were my judge, I would have kept my gob shut.
Good idea.
I didn't mean any of it. Well, not most of it. I was stressed because this means so much to me, more than anything. She said a lot of stuff that was true. I wasn't the best mum to the twins. I wasn't, and I was an even worse mum to Seb. And the best thing I probably did for the twins was give them up. But, he was anything but easy. I miss them every day, just like I miss my Seb. But I knew in my heart that it was right to stop fighting for her, that they would be better off without me. But I know just as strongly that Alfie would be better off with me. I am in a good place and I have got good people surrounding me. I'm ready. Please, please don't take him away.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wall. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't apologise enough. Yeah, my staff thought it was a prank. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry again. I'll see you then. Bye. Have you ever done that prank with the walls? What? Well, you call up and you ask for Mr. Wall, and they go, well, they're not here. And you ask for Mrs. Wall, and they go, well, they're not here. And they go, well, any Wall's there? And you go, no. And they go, well, how's the ceiling staying up? No? No, you've never heard of it.
Well, what if it's a lighthouse?
What?
Well, they don't have any walls.
They do have walls.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do have walls. They're round. Oh, anyway, never mind. What can I do for you?
I would like to book a table, please.
Okay, yeah, sure. Table for 4?
No, just, me and one other person.
Oh, okay. Like a date?
Yeah.
Okay, what's she called?
Sonia.
Sonia! Lovely. Is she nice?
Yeah, she's, she's really cool.
Oh, I was about your age when I first got together with Leanne.
Oh, really?
We ran off and got married, but, you know, I wouldn't advise that.
What? We're only going on our first date.
Oh, first date? Okay, fine. Well, look, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to set you up in a booth, okay? Make it all cosy, very special for you, yeah?
Oh, cheers. Thank you.
No problem. I'll just take some details, okay?
This hasn't been an easy one, but then cases like these rarely are. I've weighed up everything I've heard today. Everything I've heard within this courtroom. I shall clarify. It's my ruling that Alfie Franklin be placed with his mother, Abigail Webster, in a mother and baby foster facility. I'm granting an interim care order to the local authority in order for them to assess Mrs. Webster's progress with her son.
Can't believe it.
Mrs. Webster, this is not a ruling in your favour. It's a chance to prove yourself. You and Alfie will stay in a foster home together and be rigorously assessed. I'm going to repeat that. Rigorously assessed. If in time you have proved that you truly are able to prioritise Alfie's needs over everything and anyone else, then there might be an opportunity to release him into your care permanently.
Thank you.
Well done, big gob.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, I was just coming to find you.
Yeah, me too.
That was the estate agent in Cornwall. He reckons there's been loads of interest in the house. Should we up the offer?
I don't...
But then that could just be him lying so that we up our offer, couldn't it? I mean, you can't trust an estate agent.
Brian.
But I'd hate to lose out on the house for a couple of £1,000. It's in such a nice location. I'm going to up the offer. No. Let's wait and see. They'll go to best and final offers, won't they, if there's so much interest?
Brian.
We could go higher and then they'll just say yes. Now we'd be done.
Brian.
I don't know how Phil and Kirsty do this.
Brian.
What?
I don't want to move to Cornwall with you.
Well, that was an epic waste of time.
Oh, so it's not worth a fortune then?
£5 at the most, you said?
You should have taken the £5 and left it there.
It's not cursed, you daft beggar.
How do you know?
Because bad things have been happening to this family long before I bought that.
Ew, you think something else that's cursed?
Where's my mum?
She's not back yet.
I thought you were going to accompany her home.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Well, I thought it'd go without saying. I better call the hospital, see if she's still there. Oh, you're here.
Oh, well spotted. Nothing wrong with your eyesight, eh?
How did it go? Was it okay?
Yeah, okay, love, thank you.
And how did you get home?
Well, seeing that none of my nearest and dearest could be bothered to pick me up, I got a taxi.
You said you were fine getting back on your own.
Oh, and it's still outside, so, Gail, love, could you go and pay?
Me?
Well, I think that's the least you can do, love, as you abandoned me like that, don't you? Go on, the meter's running.
I thought we were on the same page on this.
We were.
Were? Now it's too boring, like me. Would you rather us move somewhere exciting, like Exeter?
Exeter?
Oh, I don't know, Ibiza.
Brian, it's not about where we go, is it? It's about us. You've gone full steam ahead with this move because you want to avoid the fact, OK, that there's something wrong between us.
No, there isn't.
See? You just can't even pretend that you mean that, can you? We need to face the facts.
Are we splitting up?
I don't know.
I love you.
I love you too, Brian, but I'm just not sure that it's enough. There's something missing, isn't there? Eh? If there wasn't, you wouldn't be sending letters to your ex.
I know.
I mean, the fact they were writing to us bad enough, but keeping it all a secret and, come on, saving her letters.
I needed a bit of emotional support. You were in hiding.
I know, love. I'm not blaming you.
The fact you felt as though you had to hide away from me instead of seeking my succour, well, says everything, doesn't it?
I think things were going wrong long before Mr. Fizz came into our lives, Brian.
We are splitting up, aren't we?
I think so.
How are you feeling?
Well, I'm still feeling really cold, actually, Shona. I mean, being outside all that time on my own waiting for the taxi.
Clearly all my fault, as always. And what did the ophthalmologist say?
Well, that I got to keep doing the eye drops and rest and actually not stand around in the freezing cold.
And where are you going now?
I'm going to nip to the pub to have a quick drink, just to warm me up after the day I've been through.
Oh, no, you're not. Rest means sitting there, not boozing it up over the road.
I'm not going to be boozing it up anywhere, Gail, honestly.
Ma'am, you've just had surgery.
Oh, have I? Oh, I've forgotten. Why don't I get Shona to take me over there and she can hold my hand?
Are you inviting me to the pub, Audrey? Because that sounds absolutely lovely. I've had a very, very stressful week off.
Come on. Last one there buys the first drink.
Have you packed the Weather County ones that me and Jack got him?
Yes.
Oh, good. And give him a big cuddle from me, yeah?
Why can't this woman come stay with us?
It doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Because the focus has got to be on Abby and Alfie. But we'll get to see blows, won't we?
Yeah?
I am counting on it. Alfie needs his big brother. I am going to miss you loads, though. Both of you.
Yeah, me too.
Are you going to be all right in the garage? Because I'm not going to be able to work while I'm with the foster carer.
Me and Ty will make it work. Right, is that it?
Yeah. Oh, no. Hang on a sec.
Seems dead excited.
Yeah, she is. Because she didn't think she'd get this second chance.
She and Alfie will be on with us soon, though, won't they? She just has to show this woman what a good mum she can be, right?
Yep. And then they'll be on with us soon.
Hey, sorry about the money, but I had to help out Toya. What are you listening to?
Do you remember it? We listened to it on a cassette, didn't we, all the way up to Scotland? Just went on a trip down memory lane with Max.
Yeah, of course I remember it.
There's Toya.
Still mad at me. She don't want to see me.
She'll come back.
Are you still mad at me?
No. No, I get it, you know. You're just looking out for your sister, aren't you?
Yeah. I wish she knew that. She must feel like the whole world's against her at the minute.
No. Come on, she knows how much you love her.
Yeah, I do. And I don't know what happened in that crash, but I do know one thing. She wouldn't have hurt Imran on purpose. I mean, she's a vegetarian, for God's sake.
Now, my friend Rena, she's got a room going spare, so you can come and visit me whenever you want.
Why not at all and to stay here?
It would just be prolonging Brian's agony hanging about, and mine.
I miss you.
I'm only going down the road.
I got your text. I'm so sorry about...
Come here.
Cholton!
Well, what can I say? There's just not enough vegan delis round here for me. Now, listen. You are all going to have to come and visit me, all three of you.
Well, that would certainly be something to look forward to. Are you ready?
Pontifract cakes for the journey.
Thank you. Look after yourself.
Wendy's seen it all before, so don't hesitate to ask her anything. She's here to help, not to judge.
When I saw your name on the forms, I thought you were Greek.
Papadopoulos was my husband's name.
You divorced?
Widowed.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Where have you come from?
Coronation Street. Do you know it?
No, not really. It's where they had that sinkhole last year, isn't it?
Yeah. I couldn't have a glass of water.
Oh, of course. Anything for you?
No, I'll be going, if that's all right with you.
Yep.
You shout if you need anything, yeah?
I've got everything I need right here, Ta. This is it, Alfie. It's just you and me. And the other lady. But she seems nice enough, eh? I promise, for once, that I am gonna do everything right. I'm not letting you go again.
And if you fancy a visit to the famous cobbles, the street is now open. You can book onto the Coronation Street tour at itv.com/Coronation Street. Ed and the team will be here with the fifth and final day of the festival tomorrow, live from Royal Ascot from 1:25. But next tonight here on ITV, it's Sanditon.